Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for October 18th. We're looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This particular pair closed down today, did create an inside bar, so definitely look for the breakout. This particular pair is moving lower, biased is to the downside. Look for it to possibly hit some resistance if we get a reversal at 81.60, possibly hitting some support around 80.75. Okay, now the Euro-USD pair, this particular pair closed lower during this last session. Overall, it's been moving somewhat sideways. I still believe there's an upside bias, so definitely keep that in mind. Look for it to potentially go as high as 141.11, possibly as low as 137.65. Look for some resistance around 140.75, and look for some support around 138.25. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair moved lower. It is still moving to the upside. It's doing this move forward, pull back kind of situation still, but we'll just have to see if it's going to continue to the upside or continue to move sideways. This pair did close down for this last session. Look for it to potentially go as high as 160.87, possibly as low as 157.31. Look for some resistance around 160.05. and look for some support around 158.35. Now the US Swiss, this pair closed higher. Overall, this pair has pulled back just a little bit. It is still moving to the downside as well. Look for it to potentially go as high as 0.9698, possibly as low as 0.9472. Look for some resistance around 0.9650. and look for some support around 0.9540. Okay, now as far as news announcements go, we have the Canadian Bank, the Bank of Canada, releasing their rate decision tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that they're going to hold rates at 1.00%. Now, as far as what I'm looking at, we have the US-Japanese yen pair that has created an inside bar over this last session. Definitely looking for it to break out. If it breaks out to the upside, you can definitely see it going to 80.50 fairly quick. Breaking to the upside, you basically need to look for potential places of previous support or resistance. The last area that we had a decent pullback was up in this area, and the breakout from that. I could definitely see it pulling back up roughly 100 pips up to 82.75, 74 area. You may want to be concerned with this area as well. Basically looking for some resistance here. We had support and resistance. It's a little bit away from each other, but we have resistance, and support. So in this general area, we have an area that you need to be concerned with as well. Now, as far as the Euro-USD pair, this pair, if you notice here, we have somewhat of a swing trade opportunity. It's a good ways from the market. Not the ideal, the best looking swing trade, but nonetheless, if it moved down to here, you can see it's in line right here with this low, which if you run your fib numbers like we did previously, you could see that that's right in line, and that we could take a chunk out of it as it moves lower. Just have to wait and see. Currently, as you can see, it's moving higher. Same thing with the pound US dollar pair. This pair has created a swing trade setup. This one's a little bit, looks a little bit better, even though it is moving higher right now. We do have an area that you can see there, previous support. And come down here, we have previous support as well. So you could look to take a little bit out of the market there, either grabbing a 12 pip, 13 pip scalp, or bringing it on down. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.